Hi everyone. In last class, we discussed about two general file APIs. First one is open, second one is create. Okay. In this video, we are going to know what is meant by read API, write API, and close API and fcntl APIs. Okay. First, we are going to discuss read API. What is meant by read API? A read function fetch a fixed size of block of data from a file referenced by a given file descriptor. Okay. The prototype of read function is there are two header files hash include system or type.h hash include unistandard.h. Okay, this is prototype. Here size underscore t is the return type, read is the function. There are three arguments. We will discuss what is meant by these three arguments in below. Okay, if successful means if read function is successful, read return the number of bytes actually read. Okay, next, if unsuccessful means read function is unsuccessful, read returns -1. Okay, now the first argument is an integer means int. You can see that int is a data type. F file f disk and the file descriptor. Okay, means first argument is an integer, f descriptor that refer to an opened file, means which file we have to open, that is the first argument. Okay, second argument, buff is the address of the buffer holding any data read, means it's going to hold the data which should be read. Okay, third argument specify how many bytes of data are to be read from the file. Okay, that is third argument. Okay, the size t data type is defined in the system dot types that h header and should be the same as unsigned int, means unsigned int. We are already discussing the our basic C programming. Okay, same as unsigned int. Here there are several cases in which number of byte actually read is less than amount requested, means ಏನು ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೋ sometime means in some cases actual byte is less. Which are the cases we'll see now. Okay, when reading from a regular file, if the end of the file is reached before the requested number of bytes has been read, for example, if 30 bytes remaining until the end of the file, we try to read 100 bytes. Okay, read return 30. The next time we call read, it will return 0, means it going to end of the file, means it going to end of the file. When reading from a terminal device, normally up to one line is reduced at a time. When a reading from a network, buffering within the network may cost less than the requested amount to be returned. Okay, when reading from a pipe or first in first out, means FIFO means first in, first out. The pipe contains favor bytes then requested. Read will return only what is available. Okay, this is our read API function. Okay, next is it is read API. Next one is write API. A write system call is used to write data into file. The write function puts data to file in the form of fixed block size referred by a given file descriptor. The prototype of write is there are two header files. One is include system bar type.h, include unistandard.h. Okay, here return type is size underscore t. Write is the function. There are three argument. One is file descriptor, buffer and size. Okay, if successful means write function is successful, write return the number of byte actually return means ಏನು write ಮಾಡಬೇಕು actual number will be return. If it is unsuccessful, it going to return write return -1. The first argument file descriptor is an integer that refers to an open file. Okay, means this one. Next one, second argument buffer is the address of a buffer that contain data to be written. Means what the data to be written, that is in the buffer. Okay, next third argument size specify how many bytes of data are in the buff argument. Okay, the return value is usually equal to number of bytes of the data successfully returned to a file. Means size value means it is going to give actual bytes of value. Okay, this is write API function. Next one is close. The close system nothing but function call is used to terminate the connection to a file from a process. Means you have to close the close means nothing but terminate the connection to file from the process. The prototype of close is hash include unistandard.h and function is int close. Only one argument, that is int file descriptor. Nothing but I have to close. ಏನು ಓಪನ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೋ ಆ ಫೈಲ್ನ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ close API. Okay, if successful close returns 0 means a function is successful, it going to return 0. If unsuccessful, close return -1. Okay, the argument f means file descriptor return to an open file. Close function frees the unused file descriptor so that they can be reused to reference other file. Means if it is not used, it is going to freeze. Means we are going to freeze up and it can be used to, means we can reuse it to refer other file. This is important because a process may open maximum file at any time, and the close function allow a process to reuse file descriptor to access more than open maximum file in the course of it execution, means at a maximum you can open the files. Okay, the close function deallocate system reuses like file, table, entry, memory buffer allocated to all the read and write, means it going to free up the faces. Okay, ಏನು ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೋ ಅದನ್ನ it going to free up. Okay, that is the use of close. Next one is fcntl API function. A fcntl function help a user to inquire or set flag and the close on execution file of any file descriptor, means here nothing but fcntl provide the function, means fcntl is a function that provide the control of open file descriptor. Suppose you are going to create the one file, and how we can manage the file, whether we can open the file or we can read from the file or we can write to file, it will be handled in the fcntl. Okay, the prototype of fcntl is here. The must and should we use header file called hash include fcntl.h, and we can use other two header files like our system hash include system bar type.h, hash include unified unistarter.h header files also can be used. Okay, here this is the prototype. Int is the return type, fcntl is the function, int file descriptor, int command, and third argument. Okay, there are three argument. Okay, first argument is the file descriptor. Okay, the second argument command specified what operation has to be performed. Suppose we can open, we can read or write like this. Okay, the third argument is depend on the actual command value, means the third argument, this argument is depend on the actual command value. The possible command values are defined in this header file. Okay, next fcntl function is used for different purposes. Okay, there are 5 purposes. One is f_get fl, means return the access control flag of a file descriptor, nothing but fdesc, means return the access control flag of a file descriptor. Okay, next one is f_set fl, set or clear access control flag that are specified in the third argument to fcntl. The allowed access control flag are o_append and o_non-black. Okay, next one is f_get fd, return the close on execution flag of a file file referenced by fdsc, means file descriptor. If a return value is 0, the flag is off, otherwise on, means if the return value is 0, flag is off. Okay, if return value is not 0, then it is on. Fourth purpose is f underscore set fd set or clear the close on execution flag of a f means file descriptor. The third argument of fcntl is an integer value which is 0 to clear the flag, 1 to set the flag. Means here there are two value, 0 to clear the flag or 1 to set the flag. Okay, next f underscore dupfd means duplicate the file descriptor fdsc with another file descriptor. Means we can duplicate the file descriptor. The third argument to fcntl is an integer value which is specified that the duplicate file descriptor must be greater than or equal to the value. The return value of fcntl is the duplicate file descriptor. If it is duplicate means the descriptor must be greater than or equal to the value. Okay, then the fcntl function is useful in changing the access control flag of the file descriptor. For example, after a file is open for a blocking read write access, the purpose need to change the access to non-blocking, and in write append mode it can be called like int char underscore flag is equal to fcntl. This is file descriptor, this is command. Okay, f underscore get fl means here return the close on execution flag of a file referenced by a f by file descriptor. Okay, and int rc is equal to fcntl file descriptor f underscore set flag and cr char underscore flag o underscore append or o underscore non black. Okay, the following example reports the close on execution flag of a file descriptor. Set it to an forward. Okay, we are going to set it to a forward. Count f count file descriptor close on execution fcntl. This is a file descriptor, this is purpose, and nl turn on close on execution file. Okay, the following statement change the standard input a purpose to a file called foo. Okay, int this is open foo for the read. Means foo is the file we are going to open for a read. This is the file you are going to open this file for reading purpose only. Okay, next close 0 means close standard input. Okay, if fcntl where file descriptor and this is the purpose, nothing but command f underscore duplicate file descriptor 0 is equal to 1. Okay. Pre-error fcntl standard in from foo now. Okay, means char buffer 256. Okay, int cr read 0 buffer 220 read data from a foo. Okay na, the duplicate and the duplicate two function is unix perform the same file duplicate function as fcntl. They can be implemented using fcntl as here as defined duplicate fd means file descriptor, fcntl file descriptor and the command, then define duplicate to file disk 1 fd2 fcntl f disk f duplicate fd2. Okay, means here fcntl is used for the file open file descriptor, means to control the open file descriptor we are going to use fcntl api. Okay, in next class we are going to discuss remaining api. Okay, lsilk and link, unlink and set and f set. Okay, thank you.